Formula One, the pinnacle of motorsport. With a global audience and drama to match, all the attention is now on race circuits around the world, waiting for the start of the fastest show on Earth. Last year's regulation changes saw closer on-track battles. Anyone expecting a smooth ride from the 2023 season is in for a shock. With a shake-up in the paddock resulting in the signing of several new team principals, F1 is primed and ready to light up the world stage. Team principals will already be talking tactics, boosting the confidence of their drivers and ensuring their pit crews make those box times as tight as possible. With a new era of racing now well underway, more teams than ever will be vying for points, podiums, and a chance at the championship. This is Formula One.
Red Bull took the F1 world by storm in 2022, defending their Drivers' Championship title and bringing home the Constructors' Championship for the first time since 2013. The new season will see the continuation of Dream Team, Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. They're flying high on the back of their success, but they can't afford to rest on their laurels if they want to dominate 2023 in the way they did last year. On paper, Ferrari had a stellar season in 2022, taking home second place in both the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. But some high-profile errors marred their year, and second place felt like a poor consolation prize to what really could have been. Returning in 2023 with drivers Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz and a new team principal at the helm, they need to fix those past mistakes to be in with a chance of claiming that top spot. 2022 was a tough year for Mercedes. Taking home third in the Constructors' Championship, they broke their 8-year winning streak, and although they eventually made up for an early slow start, it was too little, too late. The team returned this season once again with the all-British driver pairing of Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, and they'll be aiming to claim back the crown. They've done it before, and they know exactly what it's going to take to do it again. In Alpine's debut 2021 season, they finished 5th in the championship, and in their 2022 run, they claimed 4th. But will the loss of veteran driver Fernando Alonso stall their entry into the top 3 this season? Or will Esteban Ocon, alongside fellow countryman Pierre Gasly, a new transfer to the team, be the fuel they need to break through? Only time and racing excellence will tell. A frustrating finish last season for McLaren, who ended 5th in the Constructors' Championship, down a place from the year before. They return for 2023 with Lando Norris, the only driver outside the top 3 teams to earn a podium in 2022, and the highly sought-after rookie Oscar Piastri. With this ambitious lineup behind the wheel, McLaren are set to fight their way back up the grid this season. Alfa Romeo showed off their fighting spirit in 2022, battling their way to 6th in the Constructors' Championship, with an all-new driver pairing of Valtteri Bottas and Zhou Guanyu. The pair have proven they've got what it takes, and in 2023, they'll be returning to the track and looking to push their way back up the grid. The Hinwil team begin the new season expecting to face tough competition from those battling it out in a very tight midfield. Aston Martin ended the 2022 season in 7th place, although 6th was almost within their grasp. Alongside significant investment and state-of-the-art facilities, this year could be their chance to shine. They've traded one multiple championship-winning driver for another by signing Fernando Alonso after Sebastian Vettel's retirement, and with Lance Stroll rounding out their lineup, Aston Martin are primed to push their way up the standings. Haas finished last season 8th in the Constructors' Championship, an improvement over past years, but still far from desired. With Nico Hülkenberg returning to F1 to join the team, as well as Kevin Magnussen continuing in his seat, Haas have opted for a more experienced driver pairing on the grid in 2023. With the team's trademark perseverance, they'll be eager to convert that experience and passion into valuable points. It was a disappointing end to the 2022 season for AlphaTauri, leaving them in 9th their lowest finish since taking on the new name. But they can't afford to dwell on disaster if they're going to battle their way back up the standings. Now with the signing of Nick de Vries alongside returning driver Yuki Tsunoda, it's time for AlphaTauri to shake off last year's troubles and prove they've got what it takes. 10th in the Constructors' Championship is not where Williams would have chosen to end 2022, but that won't stop them fighting. Debutant Logan Sargent joins for the new season after a stellar F2 performance, driving alongside his more experienced teammate Alex Albon. With the right leadership, the team is set to come out swinging in 2023. Welcome to Sakir. Doesn't it feel good to be back? As we start a brand new season, the slate is wiped clean, and all 20 drivers prepare to make an instant impact ahead of an exciting year. The Bahrain International Circuit is a challenging track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear to low to take the narrow turns. With the need for downhill braking, the risk of locking up is one drivers will need to manage. It's all about focus and balance to get victory here. There's now a rookie on the McLaren team, which is both an opportunity and a challenge. So, let's get back to the racing. Race day has arrived, and the time has almost come for these drivers to fight it out, wheel to wheel.
Bahrain has seen some of the most dramatic races in F1, like Sergio Perez's incredible 2020 victory, surging ahead from being last on the opening lap.
Now, Karun, based on what we've seen of Max Verstappen this weekend, how do you think he's going to be feeling today?
Well, pole position is obviously a fantastic way to start this one. That being said, there's a lot of work to do between here and the checkered flag.
And there's going to be a lot for the teams to handle. So will the drivers and their cars be able to deal with the pressure here in Bahrain? Here in Sakir, the floodlights are on, and it's nearly time for 57 laps around the Bahrain International Circuit. Could this be a big race for that man, Alexander Albon?
They sit in 17th, and let's be honest, no one wants to be at the back of the pack. But can they impress us here?
But remember, anything can happen in Formula One. And this is it, the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And here we are, people. Welcome to 2024. Tommy G talking to you now, and let's see. It's a bit loud with these guys, so I may need to get this turned down a little bit. That's going to have to be what I do. So, hold on a second here, folks. I'm just going to pause it 1 second. You might not even notice the difference. Hold on 1 second here. Alright, so I kind of came in back a little bit. Let's see.
We've got an incident. It's Valtteri Bottas, I believe.
I mean, I think things are going okay, but we'll see what happened here real quick. Oh, bumped his own guy.
That's
Gravel debris on the track. Okay, yeah. So anyway, welcome to 2024. This is F1 Manager 2023. For those of you on my YouTube channel, if you want to see my preparation between races, you can go to. Oh, okay. Well, we're watching him anyway. You can see it right there. I got a penalty. Oh my gosh, Bottas gets a penalty. A time penalty. Look, so anyway, yes.
a long way to go in this race.
We do, that's good. And yeah, there's a lot for me to tell you about. Oh, I didn't even see that guy locked up. So things happen so fast I can react. Okay, anyway, you remember last season I was doing F1 Manager 2022 in 2024. Now it's 2025. I'm doing F1 Manager 2023, but this is the 2024 season. There's some some big changes. I mean, first of all, obviously the game is slightly different. It's 2023 and 20 instead of 22. Graphically speaking, it's largely the same as you could tell here. And man, I'm a little loud, aren't I? So I'm gonna back my mic up just a little bit. Start talking a little bit further away from the mic. Yeah, so I mean, gosh, when I look right at it, I'm kind of noisy. I'm gonna have to hear this back in. If there's any problems with the audio, folks, don't worry. I'll fix it next time around. I have to adjust my levels on this. So that's the other thing is, as far as the game goes, it's very similar to 2022, graphically speaking. There are some slight graphical improvements. There's like some improvements to physics and to the models and everything.
I don't understand what's going on.
We'll just see what we can do.
Okay, it's just an overtake. We're not going to worry about the overtakes this year. But the car has got, the car looks a little bit different this year. Obviously, our Haas car is normally mostly white with some black. Now it's like about half white and black. We got the Money Ram sponsor. The other thing, which you'll probably notice, I got a new PC, a new rig here, and it's sweet. I went from a
DRS is enabled.
Oh, very nice.
So for reference, Kev, you're currently P15. Car ahead is Alba.
Very nice. So yeah, I had a Alienware X51 R3. I think it was like a 6400. Gigahertz i5 processor, 2060. NVIDIA 2060 graphics card, bottlenecked by the off-board. I had a external amplifier because the video card didn't fit in my game, so I think it was bottlenecked by that cable. And now I've got iBuy Power mesh liquid cooled i5 1446, so it's the processor speed's like 3 times as fast, almost. I got an RTX 4060 with 8 gigs of RAM, VRAM. This thing is just at least 3 times as fast. There's a little more to this game, but this computer tells it there's no stutter, there's no anomalies, no anything. It's so much fun. But with a new computer build, I spent so much time setting things up. It's ready. I didn't even season it away. I didn't actually do. I did my off season. If you go to my Twitch channel, it's Tommy Nickel on Twitch. That's where you can see me prep for the races, in between races and such. So there I had some, I recorded that one earlier, and I thought my audio was okay. I'm going to have to listen back to this again to see if I'm just too loud, if everything's too loud. I'll get the mix right by like the second or third race. So if you just bear with me, I greatly appreciate it. Coming off last season, now again, when you pick this simulator up, just check in on Hulkenberg because he's our newest driver. So we might want to just watch him for a little here. Another German driver. So yeah, last season, F1 Manager 2022 in our 24th season, we had Mick Schumacher no longer with the team. And I did the whole season through Haas. I think we started 10th. The board wanted 6th or better. So they wanted to move up 4 places. I got them up to 7th. I considered it a victory, but I'm like, I don't know if we're going to get Haas next season or some other team. I went through the whole summary thing like you saw in the beginning. I looked closely at every team and I thought, you know what, it makes most sense if I took Haas from 10th to 6th, or to the 7th, and their goal is 6th this year, and the other teams being where they are, that Haas would have said, yeah, let's get you for another year. So our alter ego Paul Dumont here gets picked back up for another season. We're sticking with Haas all season long. I think we're supposed to be ranked higher this year. Should be better. Our car is better than some of the pack. You'll see that if you look at this. I'll look at the stats in just a second. Right now, I'm going to try to get the summary. So you're going to see a lot of stuff through this during this season here that are going to reference last season. but the game considers real life getting 20 record for the last season. But I'm going to give some stats of our last season, sort of continuity, because that's what I'm coming from. So, just for instance, this race in Bahrain last year, it was partially cloudy but dry. Sergio Perez won it for Red Bull. Max Verstappen came in second for Red Bull, and Charles Leclerc came in third for Ferrari. We had Schumacher do a soft, hard, soft on this. Let's see, we got soft, medium, soft for Hulkenberg. So we had a hard in the middle, then we got a medium in the middle, so that's a little different. Schumacher started 16th but didn't finish. He crashed early on. He was Mr. Crash last year. Magnussen, here if we go to Magnussen, you see last year he had a soft, hard, medium. And now he's doing a soft, soft medium. So it's a little bit different. Strategy's just a little different this year. He started 13th, ended up 7th. He had a great race. Now this one, he's our Car 1 driver and finished behind our Car 2 driver. So big job there by Hulkenberg to actually come in ahead of our top driver. But now, as you can see here with the race view, in 4 minutes, a 5% chance of rain, 26.2 degrees Celsius, very high rubber, very high grip. It doesn't take long in the desert. Let's just sort of go through everything, maybe top to bottom. We'll start over here, I guess. The data view kind of shows you where everyone's at. You can go through this. Verstappen currently in first. Our top guy down here, Hulkenberg, in 10th. Let's see, constructor. This is where we're at in the constructor so far, starting off. We got 1 point to start the season. And DHL, this is a new thing. DHL fastest pit stop. They're actually given points toward the end of the year for the fastest pit stops. So we are not going to win. But we're going to try. That's always the name of the game. If you're in it to win it. Here's the lap history showing up. Not much different in this between this sim and last sim. Here's what everyone's running on tires. Everyone's either soft or medium. We got 2 yellow flags already. With Bottas with a time penalty. Our sponsors, here's what we picked for the thing here. We got to reach Q3. We need Q3 with at least 1 driver, which I think we got. No. Yes, the top 10. Reach Q2 we got with one of them as well. Magnussen overtakes Norris. Let's watch that one.
And if we watch Magnussen, it's certainly inviting. That puts them in 13th place now.
Way to go, Maggie. But it looks like it may bounce back and forth. So I'm not gonna watch everyone as they leapfrog each other there. So I think we got, let's see, potential reward. Okay, now for race, that was qualifying. I think we got the, what does it say? We got the 203? What did we end up getting? I don't know what we ended up getting because that one ended. Oh, we checked these 2 off. Q3 and Q2, we got both of them. Potential reward, so we won an extra 204,000 for those guarantees. Now for fastest lap, we automatically get 186. Oh, looks like Hulkenberg overtook somebody. Gasly, let's watch that one.
Let's take a closer look. Now here we are tackling turn 3. They decide to give it a go. And Nico Hulkenberg gets himself ahead.
Way to go. Yeah, we traded a German for a German. So, yeah, Schumacher's out this year. We pick up Hulkenberg instead. That was a clean pass. Both guys on the inside, but for our passes. But Hulkenberg got him around cleanly and stayed in front. So we get 186 for fastest lap. We guaranteed finish position to 12th or better. Right now, we're holding up there. And with a hot streak, if we finish in 12th, or no, 14th or better, 2 drivers 14th or better for 2 races, we get an extra $500,000. Right? No, 1. Oh, okay, this one is like, that's a big one. This one, if we get one of them 14th or better for 2 races, we get 262. We get half that. Here's the reports. The pre-race and post-race is circuit info. If you didn't see this already, oops, sorry. We'll go back out. This is essentially the race here, the Grand Prix. That was the data view. Again, strategy view. I told you about their strategies. Here's what they're running on this race. Car condition, looking good for both cars. Engine, gearbox, fine. We're gonna pay a lot more attention this season to engine cooling, because we didn't do it last year. We burned through some engines and had to pay some money and take some penalties later in the season. Grips very high and all the things. All right, back to race view. Yeah, we got this is all still holding up. This is where everyone's at on the track. We got Hulkenberg's in 9th now, and Magnussen's up to 13th. So good, running at a nice pace. The interval. Here's where they are off the interval. The leader. Wow, we're stopping. Is this saying? Does this mean Perez is almost 4.5 seconds behind him? Yellow flag. We find out what that is.
You okay, Kev?
Oh, for crying out loud!
Now we're just proceeding through turn 4. You can see how tight it is. And not just one car involved in that, as you can see. And there'll be more than one unhappy team after that.
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to get the penalty.
And you can just feel the frustration from the team watching on the monitors.
Okay. With the arms folded. Never changed his expression, just shook his head. I don't think we're going to get a penalty for that. Because he hit us from behind. What are we supposed to do? Off the leader? Does this mean Magnussen's 22 seconds off the leader? Perez is 4 seconds behind the leader? He's that far out in front. Look at him. Man's insane.
That was dangerous. Had to take averting action.
Just do the best you can.
Investigation going on between us. No penalties given. Just incidental. Tires, here we are on everyone. In the 70s, you're going to get down probably closer to 25%. Let's see, when are we? Oh yeah, let's see, we're looking at lap 19 coming first. I think both of them are looking at coming in around 19. Yeah, that's the plan. So we're at lap 9. We got another 10 laps before we got to think about coming in. Pits, nobody has a pit yet. Here's how we're doing on the sectors. Magnussen did well in that 3rd sector. And so yeah, let's take a look at Magnussen for a little bit here. Here we are on the car. There's that. This is the fuel. That's fine. This is his DRS. Let's watch the
Now we can see what happened. Right, we're taking the 2nd corner. Can they squeeze by?
Same spot.
And the Haas completes the move.
That's the same spot he passed the last guy. So obviously Gary Gannon was here last year. He was the race engineer for Mick Schumacher, so he inherited the new German Hulkenberg. Let me go back to Kevin here.
A driver's confidence level can be impacted throughout a race weekend, both negatively and positively by on-track events. You can keep an eye on each driver's confidence level here.
All right, so this is new this season, which is why she popped up.
A driver with higher confidence will have an increased performance and a lower risk of on-track incidents. A driver with lower confidence will see a decrease in performance and have a higher risk of on-track incidents happening.
It's good to know. Okay, so his confidence is pretty low right now. I don't know why. Timings are good. He's got Russell right in front of him. Right in front of him. And Alden behind him. But he's looking good. I don't know why his confidence is so low. I'm going to have to figure that out. Oh, I missed what he was. Overtake failed.
Keep pushing.
Yeah, so that's our new guy. So we're going to see what he does coming down the stretch, what his telemetry is. Especially, he's 12. Let's see, he's up to 177 miles an hour, looks like there. But here's this home stretch. Let's see what he gets up to here, miles per hour wise. He is right on him. He's going to make the move on Russell. Way to go. 195 miles an hour, and he makes the pass.
No problem.
I'm not gonna switch to that right now because there's gonna be a lot of that going back and forth. Pit options, we don't need to worry about that now. The car, the tires. Tires look good, 75%. Good. What's this thing say? What's that? Tire rear right, rear left. Oh, it tells you the temperature, brakes, and all that stuff. Powertrain, that's our engine, 90. Engines at 91, ERS 94. We want to keep this all with the 90s for this first race. No damage to anything. So we'll go back to him here. Now, if we want to check out some of the new camera, because you got this camera, use the top down. Shows you the entire track and where everyone's at. Our guys are in white. There's Magnussen 11th. Where is what's his face? 9th and 11th, right? 11th. Okay, so he's right behind him. There's okay. We'll get off of that. Now there's a new camera. I go again. Where's this Magnussen's over the head? And this is what it looks like coming into the home stretch. The engine sounds great, right? There's that first turn. This one is the tail, so you can see right behind him. I see, so Hülkenberg got another overtake there. We're not going to watch it because it was just... he lost Ocon and he came back. Here you can see if we run the DRS, which we're not doing right now. But it looks like he's got Russell breathing down his neck. The next one, here's the over the shoulder. As you can see, as Kevy's fighting through these, again, I want to go to his confidence. His confidence is coming up because he made that last pass, so he's doing well. He's looking good. I think the next one's the helmet one. No, it's the wing one. This is the wing one. So you're used to seeing this one before. Nothing's new here, except the one thing that is new is a performance. You know, it's got everything is ultra. The graphics are slightly improved. Everything is ultra levels, and it is just smooth, way over 60 frames a second. And I look back over my shoulder here at the production window, and there are no drop frames.
Now we're at turn 11 now. And there's the lockup. They took a gamble, and it
right
was
in front of
just
us.
too late.
Oh, Williams. Okay, but he's still racing. All right, right behind Gasly here. We're working on the Alpine boys. This is the new one. This is the helmet cam. This is the camera inside the helmet of Kevin Magnussen, so you get to see how he sees things.
Just keep pushing.
Not gonna worry about that too much. But this is what Kevin Magnussen is seeing as he's flying down these corners now. He is up in 10th place now. Lockup on turn 4. Let's check that out.
Let's see what happened there. Now we're watching Esteban Ocon.
Oh, right ahead of him.
Things were going smoothly. The wheels just lock up there, and they'll need to be mindful of the effect that had on the tires.
Oh, I never thought about that. So that's a new thing. I don't know what the crashes look like in this one. I don't know if they're a little bit different, but this helmet cam is pretty darn cool, if you ask me. You wouldn't want to watch a whole race like this, but it lets you know kind of what these guys are working with here, you know? It's really cool. I like it. It's a nice little added thing. I'm geeked for it. So Magnussen's fighting out Gasly right now because he got around Gasly, and Gasly's going to try and get this back, and he may. Gasly's going to push over, so he's going to look to get back around him on the straights. Let's check in with our new boy, the Hulk, as I'm going to call him. The Pacers, his fuel, his ERS. See where he is in the driver confidence. Really confident. He's got high confidence. He's doing great. He's up in 8th now. He started, what, he started 10th, and he's got 2 places. And he's putting some distance between him now and Ocon. He's ahead of both of the Alpine boys. And he's just got Hamilton out ahead of him. A little ways ahead, so he's got some work to do. Ocon behind, telemetry. This back step, 169 miles an hour. It's all going to be fairly similar there. Car. Find the tires, powertrain in the 90s, all that's good, everything's good. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna keep driver confidence on these guys. So let's watch his onboard cameras. 13th, so lap 19 is when we come in for the pits, and they're gonna want to come in at the same time. So I'm gonna need to push one of them. I gotta start thinking about that now. And maybe, I think, what did Magnussen start at 13th? I was gonna say I think I'm gonna let Magnussen come in first on the back end there, and then I will bring in Hulkenberg on the next one. Love the sound of the engine, but yeah, again, I'm sorry if things are too loud. I'm gonna adjust some settings between this race and the next. But as far as Bahrain goes, I think we're doing okay. It's a front wing view, but again, look at that, like well over 60 frames a second. Just looking great, I'm loving this season. Oh yeah, so just to quickly talk about my Twitch channel. Again, I'm going to do the race prep stuff between races on my Twitch channel. It's Tommy Naperville, Naperville, on Twitch. If you want to see what I do between races, you can go there. Right now I'm simming the practices and the time trials, but only up until I get close to, I want to catch up to actual calendar. I'd like to do these races near the actual calendar dates in the future, but right now I got a lot of catching up to do. So until then, I'm just going to sim those out, but I still do a lot of, oops, whoa, hold on now. That was weird. I lost my pointers. Sorry about that, people. That was a weird sort of a thing. I don't know, it's good from a production standpoint over there. Okay. All right, here's Hulkenberg's helmet cam. A lot of glare off his, but I guess he's got like a blue visor or whatever. Yeah, so he must have a guy right on him because he's doing some defensive juking there. Whoa. I don't know if he's trying to shake whoever's on him. Who's on him? Ocon? Yeah. So, I lost my train of thought. We're gonna have, yellow flag. I want to find out what happened here. Oh,
Here's the replay.
Gasly.
Now this was at turn 3. The opportunity's there. And that's 10th place and up into the points.
Way to go. We're doing well against those guys. Now these other teams end up doing
There's a yellow flag now.
pretty well as they start to develop
Let's take
their
a look at
cars.
the replay. Nothing wrong so far. That's it. That's the spin. And there'll be words had after this, I'm sure.
Yep. He got on the gas a little too soon. Alright, here we are, second getting. We're back on board with Hulkenberg, helmet cam. Yeah, so later in the season, you'll be able to see me run some practice laps. I mean, at least me run the team through some practice laps. I usually do one practice session manual. I simulate the other two. I do time trials manual, and then I do the race. But until then, I just got to sim up to the date. So on that channel, even though I'll be simming, you'll still see a lot of, you know, my wheeling and dealing. But I just got to catch up. So go there if you want to see that stuff. If not, then come back here for the races. And each race, like I said, I'm gonna, you know, listen to it back and I'll check the audio. I'll do some tweaking by like race 3. I should have something I'm happy with in the system that I just run into. Now you can see here it's already showing me that we want to get ready for our pits, which are going to be coming up soon. Alright, just entered the pit window for the strategy. But again, I'm going to bring him in at 19. That's the optimal time. He's going to go in at 20. Got good confidence. Where's he on confidence? He's good too. Alright, so we are in the pit window. Let's see. Dev. Who's Dev? So these, I know Verstappen, Perez, Alonso, Leclerc, Sainz, Stroll, Hamilton, Hulkenberg now, Magnussen, Gasly, Russell, Norris, Albon. I don't know Dev. Ocon, Bottas. I don't know Sar, Joe, Piastri, and Tsunoda. I don't know who this is. I don't know the AlphaTauri guys. No, I don't know AlphaTauri, and I don't know who Sar is. But anyway. Oh yeah, Magnus and Hulkenberg are 8 and 9. So they're together. But boy, Magnussen's got Gasly and Russell climbing all over him. Hamilton is a little bit ahead. This may be... Now, Perez coming in a bit. So we're going to get around him. That's good. That was fortunate for us. He's out already. Now he's between our guys. But we may get, you know, I'm looking at these now, these guys ahead of us. I can't believe Alonso and Stroll are doing so well this year. 8th and 9th might be the best we can do. But if we get 8 and 9 and get some points from these, I'll be happy with that. This is last lap. Let's see here. I want to go interval, leader, tires. Pits, this is where I want to be looking at right now. It's the pits. He's fending off Perez. He's not going to be able to do it. Perez takes him. Yep. Well, I kind of saw that coming. I don't know.
Okay, let's make the most of it.
I agree with Gare. Gare. Yeah, looking at the way some of the races are performing, you know, Verstappen, no surprise. Alonso was with last season. He was with AlphaTauri, I think, or maybe Alpine. Yeah, he's killing it up there in second. Leclerc, Sainz, not surprised. Hamilton, Perez, Hulkenberg. Who is he? Stroll. So far up, kind of surprising. Yeah, so I'm surprised Russell's back here. I'm surprised Ocon is back there. Gasly's back there.
Keep pushing.
Yeah, for crying out loud. Gasly doesn't have his pit yet, though. So we're doing okay on those. We're getting close. Once that flips to 20, We're gonna bring him in. Where's he at? 7 up there? Where does it flip? That's my question. Who's stopped down here? Oh, that's the line. That's where he's gonna flip. Right? Okay. No, not flipped yet. He flips here. There it is, optimal. Okay, so it does bring this up. Okay, it's optimal lap for pitting with it. Okay, so we're gonna say open the pit options. Now, I don't know how different this is. This is the one that we're supposed to go with, these mediums. Right, because we're doing soft, medium, soft. Car parts are good. Nothing to worry about there. Tires, estimated pit time, about 2 seconds. Okay, confirm the pit.
Box now.
Copy.
Yeah, now here we go. We're going to say open the pit options. And he's going to go with another soft. So, I think this is the one we're talking about, right? But what's the exclamation point? I don't know. Oh, look at all these softs. They used all these softs before, so this is the brand new one for the race. And here, I'm going to say pit next lap. So that's where I'm gonna say confirm pit. Okay.
Boxing this lap.
Box.
Now wait a minute. I said next lap, right? Wait, so he's confirming this lap. Yeah, right? Confirm. He's pitting.
Box now, Nico. Box now.
Box is left.
I'm saying Hulkenberg next lap? I don't know. I don't know. This could be a problem.
Box this lap.
Box.
I thought I told them to box at different times. So I'm going to have to see what they do. I do not want them coming in at the same time. So this will be really interesting. See, nobody right on Hulkenberg right now. Is somebody just, yeah, this is a driver in front of him just locked up. Alonso.
Right then, we can take a look now. Now this, I think, was at turn 13. Very heavy on the brakes, but that's just the risk
the
you
smoke,
take.
that's
The
cool.
later you leave it.
Because I was going to say, as he turned his helmet cam inside, you didn't see the driver there when he came back, you know? Oh, fastest lap Perez. Okay.
Billy.
Copy that.
Okay, so Hulkenberg's coming in. Oh, good. Okay, so Magnussen is staying out, just like he's supposed to. Okay, good. So it worked as I thought. It just didn't look like it was going to work as I thought. Here's the pit crew. That's a little ugly with as far as graphically goes. Oh, there's a pit car coming out. All right, so he dropped down to 12. He can make his way back up. He's got Alonso and Ocon ahead of him. So sort of the weird thing there was some of the graphical stuff. Now, one of the new things in this you get to see is the pit crew. I changed their training. So I had these guys, and both my drivers too. My drivers, I have specialized training for them. So I'm both having them work on the stuff that they're worst at, which is mostly defending. My pit crew also has strengths and weaknesses. So I've been specializing their training as well.
In clear air, I would be so much faster.
remember, a long way to go in this race.
Yeah. Still 7 right now, guy. And I mean, you got Russell's going to come in too. Sainz is going in the pit. Let's go over to Kevin to see how he does here. We'll watch the pit from this perspective. He's right behind Gasly, but he's coming in.
That's bugs.
Hey, firm.
His teammate's going to get around him. He's going to be 13. I don't think it'll get worse than 13, though. He's got a nice big gap there. But we're all the way down at the end of the pit row. That's our problem. Pretty good. All right, now he's got to get
clear out.
Yep. Back out. All right, you're 12. Not bad. Not a bad place to come out. And you got brand new softs on you, kid. So quit crying. I don't want to hear another word. Yeah, there's the closest guy behind him. It's Norris. He should be fine. He's gonna be making a move on his teammate. A little slower than last run, than last circuit. There you are, 3 inches off the pavement. $120 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour. 41 miles an hour on that turn. I could have taken a turn at 40 miles an hour. That's what it looks like to be going 160, 170 miles an hour. And let's check his helmet cam, because there it is. It's so cool. Imagine like the force it takes to move that wheel at that speed. These guys are in good shape. The G-forces on you. That's cool stuff. I love it. I'm gonna come into the home stretch here. Don't lose it on the turn, Kevy. Here it comes. Looking good, my man. Now it's really both of our guys here. If we jump forward to Hulkenberg, he's in front. His teammate's the closest thing to him, right? He's got Ocon ahead of him, but Ocon is, as you can see on the track, Ocon's up here. I'm gonna go back to interval leader tires. Ocon's at 80%. Now here's the thing about Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's on the mediums now, so all these softs are coming in ahead of him. So he's going to be able to pass. He'll be able to get Ocon. So he'll get around him with just the tires, if not more than that. And then he goes back to softs later. So Magnussen at 96%, he's probably also going to get around Ocon. I don't know. But he's going to go medium at the end, so it's going to work out to his advantage. Both pretty confident. Yeah, so he came up from lower. Magnussen's topped out about medium there. All right, so let's see. As far as the strategy goes, we're looking at lap. What's that? 37 for Magnussen, and lap 41 for Hulkenberg. So that's a good thing. Is we're not going to have a. He went up. That's the little up caret shows that he's going up in confidence even. Oh yeah, Magnussen's going up too. So they're going up in confidence. They got nobody around them. And this is working out pretty well for them. All right, so yeah, I had to say that one little snafu video-wise. My screen kind of, my mouse pointer when it came back, I had to come back to it. So sorry about that one little glitch. Other than that, I think we're doing well. Maybe sound, I may be a little bit harsh on the microphone. They need to pull me back a little bit. I may need to pull everything back a little bit. But I pulled myself away from the microphone a little just now. So we're at lap 24:57, coming up near the halfway mark. I just don't shut up, do I? But I got a lot of air to cover. I'll slow down more as the race gets going on now. But yeah, feeling good about another year. Right now, at this point in the race, I mean, last year I called my guys affectionately the Super Smash Brothers because we couldn't run a race. Science the fastest lap now at this point. We couldn't seem to run a race, so good middle sector there for Kevin Magnussen, without losing a driver. One of my drivers would crash. It seemed like every race. It seemed rare that both my drivers would finish. At this level, that's just amazing. So, I mean, if both my drivers continue to drive like they are and finish, both in the top 10, get some points. Russell's going in the pit. He went in the pit. Russell. I wonder if Magnussen could pass him. We'll have to see. Let's see if he can catch him or not. He covers the gap a little bit there. Here it looks like he's losing a little of it. I don't know. We looked at our cars, how we vote is crucial on this circuit, the straightaways and medium speed turns, and we outperform the pack on our turns. So we make up on these turns, but when we get here to these straightaways, we underperform on the straightaways. I think our DRS is a little bit better, which may even things out a bit. But as you can see, Russell's kind of pulling away from him on the straight. And that Mercedes, they got a nice car. But then we catch back up to him on the turns, so it's interesting. He's got nobody behind him for a good ways. He gets up to 8th gear on the home stretch, which is really nice, but it looks like we're closing in on his teammate. So I don't know if we're gonna see. I don't think we're gonna see good weather here in Bahrain. No rain in Bahrain. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of what else here. Yeah, so it's great to be back for another season. I've got confidence in the team. I think we can get both drivers in the points for this one. I'm pretty confident about that if they finish. Not super confident. I'm really confident that we'll get one of them in. But I don't know about both. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make it up there. In fact, it looks like Russell's trying to overtake Hülkenberg, and he just did. So that kind of stinks. All right, that gets his confidence down.
I don't understand what's going on.
Let's have a look at that. It was George Russell involved. The gap opens up for them.
Well, he's on the DRS and you're not. That's what's going on, son. But now...
And that's 10th place and up into the points.
Now it's your turn. Now you get to use the DRS. Willie, is he gonna... Hamilton in the pit now. Are we gonna get around Hamilton? I don't... Where is Mercedes stop? I haven't seen him actually stop in the pit yet. Did he even stop? It looks like he just went through the whole thing slowly. That's trash. Did you see that? Maybe I missed it. It said he was in the pit, but I never saw him actually stop. They should have come to their paddock and stopped, you know? Yeah, I don't think he's going to catch him, but I don't know. This doesn't bode well. The Ocon and Gasly, okay, so the soft tires are going to come in sooner. He's going to get around Russell eventually when Russell pits. He's going to get around Ocon when Ocon pits as well. he'll get around Gasly because both of these Alpines are going to pit before him. Russell's going to pit before him. Yeah. So he can make up some space there. But he's not really closing on Russell at this point. His confidence is down, but he's still medium. So I think he's okay generally. What's Kevin doing? He's getting higher confidence. There's his teammate behind him. Over the shoulder, a little dark. 6:42 p.m. It's already pretty dark here. And there's a LinkedIn view. Yeah, the season underway. It's hard to believe it's a new season. So this season, normally I'm doubling the season up with baseball, which those two sports just take up all of my time. And it's what I prepped for. Well, I did it last year, so and it looks like I'm going to be doing it this year and next year as well. We're a little delayed on the baseball. We were going to start April 1st, but my brother-in-law Pete, I call the games with Pete. So Pete's he's got a bunch of other stuff going on right now. He's really busy. So he hasn't really had the time to game, and that's it's just where we are when we're men of our age. Have a lot of responses. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're okay.
Okay, understood. And yellow there, yellow.
Yeah, we saw the whole thing. So, well, that's your one mistake. Wrap that up. Toss it away. You got Norris behind you. Don't let him catch you. Works well for Kevin, I suppose. That's gonna mess with your confidence. Right now he's got low confidence. Don't make more mistakes, though. Just keep it cool. Listen to your race engineer. All right, calm down. Don't let your German temper get the best of you. No more spin-outs. Don't get on the gas too soon. There you go. Now get on the gas. Just gun it, son. Go, go, go. Ocon's... See, you're not the only one.
But this is what happened. So here we go, heading into turn 1. And the car fails to respond. What caused that, I wonder?
He did lose any positions, though, so it's not all that bad. Here's turn 1. Be careful, man. That's a tight turn. You really got to move that wheel, as you can see. From here, he can't even switch gear he's in. He's just listening, right? I mean, I don't see the gear thing there. Careful. He's got Norris breathing down his neck. Norris is not a bad driver. So, Norris on soft tires as well. Something you got to worry about. Norris is trying to make his moves. And if you let Norris around you, that'll really mess with your confidence. And it looks like that's about to happen. Oh my gosh. Oh my.
Rope. Keep pushing.
Saw the whole thing. Alright, well, we'll see how you do long term, man. You guys just leapfrog your starting positions here. Magnussen's feeling good about himself. Alright, we're going to switch to him. You just pull yourself together there. Stay with it. Just run your race. There's a lot to race here. We're at like the halfway mark. So don't worry, son. There's a lot of track. Don't you worry. Yeah, no, so what I was saying is that, we have responsibilities. We're of the age, my brother-in-law and me, that there's life and the important things in life, and then there's gaming, which is hobbies, and it kind of gives you pleasure on the side, and you got to keep it in its proper perspective. So right now Pete's working on some stuff and doing some things, and games is not high on the priority, so he's handling things as one should. So I look forward to when we eventually start. Don't know when that's going to be. So he's so busy that I can't really give sort of an estimate. So I don't want to estimate it all, but I know, like I said, we're going to start in April and finish by the end of September, and with playoffs October. But if we start a month or two even later, finish by the end of the year, that's not bad. But I'm going to play it by ear. I'm not doing baseball without Pete, so we'll have our 2025 season. It's going to happen a little bit later, but it's exciting. We got the team together. We're basically ready to rock whenever he gets the time. So in the meantime, he did have the goal this year, this calendar year, trying to monetize his channel. So I meant to come out early. I'll do that next time early, because I know at this point in the race I don't even know who's watching anymore. But I'm gonna do it earlier next time to try and get that stuff out there. I highly recommend stopping over to my brother-in-law Pete's channel. He is Pete_J on YouTube and Pete J Play on Twitch. Now on Twitch, both of us highly neglect our Twitch channels, even when we're gaming often. For me, Twitch is mostly something that I'm just playing, and I'm not really thinking of something formal. It's something that I don't want to keep up anywhere for very long. Just say, here's a play session. That's all these intro race things I'm putting there. But yeah, so he's Pete J Play on Twitch. He does some of that too. Pete_J on YouTube. And he's big right now into, well, at least when he's got time, into the simulation stuff. So both of us love the simulators. Different ones we do. We both do a lot of the same stuff, but he focuses pretty heavily on the mechanic simulator stuff, and those things I enjoy, but he dedicates more time to them, and it shows. I love, like, for instance, I like car mechanic simulator. I love doing it, but I'm a guy who never took auto shop, and it's one of those things I regret. I wish I'd done it more. So I'm learning every time. I mean, I could do brakes and alignment and stuff like that, no problem.
Here we are, going into turn 9. And nearly, just running wide.
Ooh.
And you really can't do that too often with these cars.
No. Okay, how's Hulkenberg doing with his? He's still low confidence, very low. All right, you're gonna get somebody now. His confidence looks like it's gonna come back up. So Magnussen's 10, he's got 11 there. Actually, Hulkenberg looks like he may be closing in on Norris. So I'm liking the looks of this. I gotta check my pit situation. Anyway, but to finish on my brother-in-law. Yeah, so when I'm doing car mechanic simulator, there's a lot of learning. I'm learning a lot of things all the time, and it shows. It looks like a guy who's sort of step by step learn how to work in a car. I'm no slouch. I pick things up pretty quick, but it's fun and it's good for learning. He's a guy who's known a lot about cars his whole life. He's worked on them, so it's the difference between watching me is like, hey, come learn with me. Watching him is like, watching a guy who knows what he's doing to start. He won't say, well, let's take this apart. I wonder what this thing is or where it's at. He's like, oh, okay, we got to do this. We're going to need to remove this thing first. And it's fun to watch the maestro. So, yeah, I recommend it. Plus, he's a teddy bear of a guy. One of my favorite people in the world.
Now talk us through this one, Karun.
We see Leclerc coming into pit. But they just can't seem to get the rear right off.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I feel real bad for Ferrari. Anyway. Yeah, great guy. I think he's got a way about, like sort of wholesome, old school kind of dad kind of a guy. So if you like that, he's got words of wisdom aplenty. He's a funny guy. He's fun to listen to, and even when he makes mistakes and messes up, it's good fun, and I think he has fun doing it. Sometimes he gets a little heated, but then once he calms down, he realizes it was all good TV. But yeah, great guy. Again, Pete_J on YouTube, and I'm gonna push him a lot here because he'd like to monetize it in years. So go on over, give him a sub, give him a tell him Tom sent you, set you up, get your table right in front. He does a lot of those where he talks. You know, he gets. Excuse me. He's got some regulars on his channel. That's something I really don't have a whole lot of, I don't think, but some guys come in and watch a lot of his stuff and they'll comment regularly. And he's always telling them, you know, big thanks. I mean, I know a couple of them by name. Roger Maxted. I don't know if the guy's ever crossed my channel. But man, he's on Pete's channel all the time, giving him advice on the mechanic stuff. So, yeah, you get there's the community there. It's fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to have fun with people who share your interests and passions.
Over to you,
Got
Karun.
another one here.
We see the Alpha Tauri team ready and waiting. However, they can't seem to jack the car up.
Oh man, I really like how the pit crew plays more of a role this season. I like that a lot, but yet I have not been burned like these other teams have yet. Very low? I get very low. You need to pass Norris to get back in get out of your own head there, guy. Quit being a hothead just because you're German. Who's coming in first? I think it's, yeah, okay, we're getting closer to his window. 37. 37, we're coming to put the mediums on. Maggie. And then that's it for the rest of the race. You're going to ride those out the whole way. He's got good confidence because he's basically sitting pretty alone there in ninth. He's got Science is going to come in. That's not really going to affect him. I don't think anybody ahead of him is really going to affect him much. Russell might come in. Russell might come in ahead of him. He could take Russell. In fact,
Yeah, it was dangerous. Had to take averting action.
Okay, we're still okay.
Alright, so he's trying to make his moves. Oh, but he's got somebody on him. He's got Ocon climbing on him. Look at this. Oh, there he goes. He's making it. He's got him right off the right there. He's got the DRS on. Alright, he's got some confidence. Now, what's it look like behind him? He's got both these guys. He's got Norris and Ocon breathing down his neck. And Norris is going to pit before he does, but Ocon is not. So it's going to be interesting to see play out. All right, it looks like Ocon's trying to pass Norris. But both these guys are staying on him pretty tight. He's not using his DRS because he's in the lead. Which could, I mean, with these guys. Which could, excuse me. It could, I'm sorry about that. I've had less of that this year. I know last year I had a lot of clear in my throat, but this year should be a little bit better. He's still kind of low confidence, but he can build his confidence if he stays ahead of these guys. Yeah, so until baseball starts, I'm pretty aggressively pushing on this to catch up. I know Pete's actually requested I get another cooking, Chef Life cooking thing. I want to keep those going. I do really love that. I want to fit those in. I want to keep that going. The restaurant. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's rewarding. Even when I do poorly, I feel like I learn a lot, and I feel like if I had just done this differently, you know what I mean? I like those where if you make mistakes, or if you do something not quite perfect, and you could figure out this was a step I missed. This was my oversight. I could have done this differently. Those are fun. This is what we've gone to Hulkenberg's face cam a lot of times now. Alright, lap 37 is where we're going to bring in Magnussen. Yeah, looks like he's making some defensive moves to keep those guys behind him. And if you see where he is on the track, they disappear inside his number 10 circle. So they are right there. And they're going to try to make their moves on a straightaway. On the turns, he can outpace him a little. Because like I said, our cars better perform on the turns. This is where we're going to have problems in the straights. These guys are going to try and move on us on the straights. Norris has the DRS enabled. We don't. They're still racing pretty hot. That's good. That's real good. Hard. Well, he's getting some confidence back. That's good. It's going to all be shattered if he gets past. Kevin, he's got 2 more laps. He got 2 more laps? Where's he at here? He passed that one. 1 more lap. So I guess I can open this now. Say pit. And he's going to go with those mediums. And we could say next lap. Or next lap? Yeah. Not this lap, but next lap. Okay.
Box this lap.
Box.
Yeah, again, there. I'm not. That's what threw me last time. He's saying box this lap. I guess that's just because they have that standard programmed in. Like, that's telling him to box, and they automatically said this lap. But he actually should say box next lap, or just not say anything until next lap, then bring that up. You know, that's what they should do. Just delay that. If I say next lap, delay that audio bit until the next lap, and then have him say box this lap. You know, because he's gonna whip right past the box, and then come in after. Looks like Hulkenberg's still hanging out at 10th. Is good right now. We got 2 guys in the points, past the halfway mark. It's 6:58 p.m. coming on 7 o'clock. So let's see here. I mean, I've shown a lot of replays. I'm an hour and 5 minutes in, and this is a long broadcast because I had that extra stuff in the front to show the beginning of the season. So this is going to be, you know, close to a 2-hour production. I recommend you come back again, despite the fact that it's the length of a feature film. Because again, these get a little bit better as the season goes. We're already working on a new chassis. We started work on a new chassis and the season hadn't even begun. In fact, we did rush work on it, so it should be ready before our next race. Honestly, I don't know how many we're going to get out of production, but it's going to give us some faster speeds on the straights, and should even get us a little more speed, or a little more engine cooling. Which again, that's a lesson I learned last season. We were running hot, and we needed to cool things down. So I'd love to see some more engine cooling. We're gonna continue to upgrade our facilities, get these drivers some better stuff. We got 2 scouts out right now. We're scouting 1 driver. I don't even know who he is. I just basically sent him to do busy work. We're so early in the season that, you know, I don't really have anything for anyone to do. I like to start off and just kind of, you know, let it run with my hands kind of off the wheel here to begin until stuff starts to stick out or I start to notice things. And then it's like, okay, obviously we're lacking here. We need to augment this, or here we need to do it all, and so forth. So. All right, Kevy's coming around here. We don't want to be the top over the shoulder. Let's do the rear. We're gonna do the rear camera as he comes in now here.
Yep, fit in. Copy.
Just to show what this looks like from the rear. Now his teammate's gonna leapfrog him. Pretty soon Norris is gonna come in. In fact, Norris may come in here. Alonso just left the pit. Yellow flag. Gasly spin on turn 4. I want to see that. Ooh. Gave it too much gas right before the...
Oh my...
right before the start there. Alpine, not happy. Not happy. Alright, there he's coming out in 12. Not to worry. Because these are the tires he's going to be on. That's weird audio, isn't it? That was weird. A weird audio glitch. You hear the engine? That's weird. Sounds like a jet engine. I hope it's not messed up like that for the rest of the race. Alright, yeah, I'm not worried about 12. We should be good there. Gonna switch on over to Hulkenberg. Oh yeah, how's he doing for... they both got fairly good confidence. We're good. Bottas pit stop issue.
Karin Chandon,
Man.
talk us through this one.
We're lucky so far.
Valtteri Bottas who's pitting. They just can't get the front right on though.
Valtteri not going to be happy with that. Second to last place. Oh my golly. Alright, Hulkenberg 9. Now he's in a good spot here because Norris behind him is going to pit. Before him. Russell's going to pit before him. I think. Maybe Stroll might pit. And then he's going to go back on softs and he's going to tear it up for the rest of the race. So let's take a look at that window. Let's look out the window here real quick. 41. 41 is where he's coming. 40, yeah, 41. He's going to go around a little while longer. Alright, now it sounds normal for his car.
Let's take a closer look.
I gotta stop with these.
Now this was at turn 1. The opportunity begging to be taken.
Actually, it wasn't turn 1. This is straight. It's a home stretch.
Up to 12th and sniffing at those points places.
I don't know. Don't worry too much, Kev. Don't worry. Don't beat yourself up, man. He's got 69% tread. You're gonna get him back. He's gonna go on the pits. You're on the tires. You're gonna be on for the rest of the race. Keep perspective, son. All right, he's not bad confidence. Should be doing all right. All right, he's got these guys right behind him, but not too close. He should be okay. He should keep him back there. Russell in front's gonna come in before he does. So this is the view we're gonna see of the pit next time we come in. For him. And the next race we do, we're gonna see here and here. Sainz just came in and out of the pit. Like to see Norris going to pit, huh?
So Norris is boxing.
All right, good. Very nice. All right, so I'm gonna tell him pit next lap. Where's that at? Right here. Okay, so he's gonna go to softs again. He doesn't have a soft, right? I guess we go to this one. It's not quite 100%, but he'll be able to race him out for the rest of the race. And again, not this lap, but next lap. Despite that...
Box now, Nico, box now.
Yeah, happy to box.
Happy to box, yeah, but when he says box now, he really doesn't mean it. He actually means box later. Box later. Stay away. Nico. Hülkenberg. Nicolas. Get on the gas, son. Get on the gas. Go, 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 go. Keep these guys behind you. Keep these punks behind you. You got both the Alpines behind him right now. Problem is, Ocon's at 80%. And, Gasly 64. He's going to lose those places. But both those guys are going to come in ahead of Magnussen. You know what I mean? Yeah, so he shouldn't be coming in. Confidence is fine. Could be better. Could be worse. Fastest lap, Alonso. Just over a minute and a half. Well done. I've always liked Alonso. Maybe my favorite old bird in this race here. At least for Aston Martin. I was close. I was looking at Aston Martin. Okay, we should get around Russell here. Get around Russell. Get around Russell. Get around him. No, we didn't get him. We didn't get him. Doggone. Oh, and he goes over the grass? Come on. I thought about Aston Martin. I thought real hard about Alfa Romeo. But decided to stick with Haas. So we're going to see if that was a mistake or not. We got Ocon right behind us, and he's trying to make his moves, but he's not on his DRS. Does Alpine have a better car? And now he's on the DRS, so he's going to get us. Don't blow up, man. Don't be a hothead. Science. 32. So now I'm looking at all the stuff ahead of us, because if we're going to make places, we're going to come in before Ocon. We may get around him for that. Alonso's going to need to come in again, I think. Yep.
Bit late. Yep, understood.
I mean, he may be able to get it 9th, maybe 9th and 10th. I still think 9th and 10th might be our best options. Let's cross our fingers on the pit here. We're so far back in the paddocks, you know.
So you just have to watch your mirrors.
There's Norris. What is he? He's got reds and Norris is ahead of him. He should be able to get Norris though. Right, he's gonna have to get Norris organically. Because Gasly's gonna come in. He's gonna get Gasly. If he can get 12, 11, I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know at this point now. I don't know if he's gonna make. If he's gonna make it. Magnussen.
It always pays to talk tactics with the drivers. You can instruct them to respond to a number of different situations that might occur on the track. For example, when trying to overtake. This gives you more control over driver behaviour while allowing you to manage the level of risk they will take. There are several other unique situational tactics that drivers can also use, from avoiding dirty air to not battling with a teammate.
That I rarely do. So that's not. I'm not really concentrating on that. What I was trying to do. It's got that weird sound glitch. So I'm gonna get off it. Sounds like an electric car. I was trying. Okay, Stroll's in the pit. He's entering the pit just now. Right? No. When he came out of it. What the heck? It seems like it's telling me awfully late. So I don't know. 15 laps to go. Gasly's gonna come in, and we're gonna get Gasly. 76%. Ocon's not. Gasly will. Hamilton, I don't know. So we're gonna get 10th and maybe 11th. I don't know. This is tough. Here I was thinking we get 9th and 10th. Now I'll be happy with 10th and 11th. It's not. His confidence just went up. I don't know what for. He's still behind Norris, but I think he's working on him. He's got Norris right there. He's not using the DRS because he's not close enough yet. Norris is not going to pit. Norris has fresher tires than he does. See if you use the DRS here. Go DRS, son. He's not going to do it. He's not close enough because he's not trying to pass. He's too far back for that. Got nobody behind him. He's not using the DRS even on the home stretch. So I don't think we're going to get Norris. I don't think we're going to get McLaren unless Norris makes a mistake. I think we're stuck behind him. And when Gasly comes in, that means, yeah, Magnussen 10, Norris 11, Hulkenberg 12 is the most likely outcome. That's what it looks like when you're trying to catch Lando Norris in from behind on the track, the back loops. We're going on the back straight real quick here. Came off the turn good, didn't get too fast off it. Because again, if you spin when you're coming out of the turn and you hit the gas too hard, too fast, and your car is still turning, and you give it that straightaway torque, and the wheels spin out and the back end goes sliding out. So these guys got to be, they can't be too eager and come off these turns too aggressive, because that's where they'll spin out. The overrun is where they're coming up on that. They're trying to get close as much between them and the guy in front of them to that turn, and they wait a little too long. And their brakes lock up when they hit that corner. Now, from here, it looks like he's a little closer in the foreground than he was just a little while ago. He's had some good timing.
Now we should be able to take a look here. Now with the Haas.
Nice move,
It's there
Kevin.
for the taking.
Nice move. Kevin's still my go-to guy.
And Kevin Magnussen says thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, then he puts the DRS in. I like what I see so far from Hulkenberg. I liked Schumacher's potential, but he was crash prone. Right now Hulkenberg looks pretty solid, but Kevin's my go-to. I'm a big fan of the Kev man. Both guys, good confidence. Kevin's got high confidence now. Although he does have Gasly breathing down his neck. And that's never good. You never want Gasly breathing down your neck. You just don't. And then his car sounds like a jet. Maybe it's just like headphones or something. I think we hear Gasly's car here. That's a pretty big straight, and Gasly not making the move. I think he's waiting for the home stretch here. The Gasly's 52%. Gasly is going to have to pit. He's not... Oh, he's going in now. Nice. Oh, sweet. That's exactly what we hoped for. Hulkenberg should be able to get around him. Right? Hulkenberg should be able to get around him. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Now, we knew that was coming. And he's not even... Okay, there he is coming out right there. He shouldn't be a problem for us. What tires does he have on now? Softs, 91. So now if we go to pits, Verstappen, Leclerc, Hamilton still needs to pit. But Hamilton is so far ahead. He's like here. Right? That's not gonna affect us. So this is basically what we have to deal with for the next 10 laps. We got Magnussen and Ocon. Ocon, yeah, no, it's not gonna. Unless Ocon makes a mistake, I think Magnussen or Magnussen. If Ocon and Magnussen don't make mistakes, so Alonso's at 59%. He's already got 2 pits though. He's likely to stay in 10th. I mean, he's moving at Norris, but I think we can get 10th and 11th. So I was hoping for 9th and 10th. I think with 10 laps to go, it's most likely. Look at the high confidence on him. That's good. I think it's most likely at this point that we get 10th and 11th. Because we get points. It's not the end of the world. We get points. But, boy, having 2 drivers in the points would have been really nice, especially since Hulkenberg started in the points. I mean, he started in 10th. Ocon. Let's see him. Oh, so now that's nice to see. Okay, perfect. So now, I just saw that. I'm looking at the mini map, and I just realized, I'm like, well, the green sections, are they straightaways? And I'm like, no, because there's that one on the right. The green sections are the DRS sections. You can only use the DRS in those green sections. So if I ever get frustrated that my guy's not using the DRS here on this stretch, he's not supposed to. So Magnussen moving down. He's got Ocon on the horizon. And things are looking okay. 7:17 p.m. It just sounds so funny, right? This car at least sounds normal. It had something to do, there was some glitch apparently. Good timing on the last sector, good timing on the first sector. He's facing Norris. He's trying to get Norris. And he's nobody too much behind him. He's not covering that ground. He's not making up the distance. Yeah, we got the MoneyGram as a big sponsor for Haas this year. And the open source right by the driver shoulder here. Crazy speeds, people. I'm telling you. There's Norris on the back straight. No DRS enabled because he's not close enough. Although, I mean, you got the power. Why not transfer? Why not use it? I guess it's just for overtaking. Yeah, it doesn't look like Magnussen's close enough to make a move on Ocon. Not closing that gap, but it does look like Hulkenberg has the potential to get around Norris. And that's, again, what I'm hoping he does last handful of laps, you could make a move on this guy and get him, you know, at this first turn. He can close the gap right here. He risks going long. But he's real close right here. I don't know. It's possible. Now I'm thinking we end up exactly as we are. 10th and 12th. Because I don't think he's closing enough on Norris. Especially if he's not using his DRS. And I could tell him to. You know? But I don't really have... really have anything to tell him. Because he's not near the overtake. You know? There's really nothing I could tell him. But yeah, it is funny how this whole thing started. This whole thing started with Hulkenberg in front and Magnussen behind, and Magnussen's just such a veteran driver that he's going to make the points. I mean, if we have a driver make the points on every race, that should keep us in 7th or whatever, but it's not going to get us up the numbers much, I don't think. I mean, he's right there. You know, 6 laps to go. The leader, at least. He's right there. But I think he's just got to push near his limits. Be careful on the turns, but push on the straightaways and just don't make mistakes. Just don't make mistakes, and then leave that up to Norris. Maybe Norris makes a mistake, you know. Both have soft tires. So I don't know what to expect here. This is cool. I do like this camera view. Alright, well, back to Magnussen. We're nearing the end of the race here, people. You're starting to hear cheering from the crowds, which grows a little bit with each lap as we get closer to 10. You can see the paddocks on the left there. So you hear whistling and such. Yeah, we're unfortunate in the sense that our paddock is so far down the line and we have to drive so slow for so long to get to it. But then, you know, on the flip side of that, as soon as we get out of that pit, we're back out of the track without much time. I mean, we get right out. So, I mean, I guess it evens out, sort of. I haven't seen any issues with teams, you know, with there being traffic jams in the pits. You know, so it's all good. It's all good so far, but yeah, loving it. Just checking production. This race is an hour and 31. It's going to be about an hour and 40. And adding the stuff at the beginning and stuff like that. Yeah, close to just under 2 hours. But again, 5 laps to go. I really appreciate you showing up. If you watch the whole thing, especially if you were here last season watching us. Again, I'm going to try and give a little summary at the beginning of the race to show who did what last year. What did I say? I'll bring my stats back up from my season, not from this thing, but from my playthrough. Perez took it last year, and he's in 2nd now. He's got a chance. Verstappen was right behind. So Verstappen and Perez were at the top as well, and Leclerc was 3rd.
6 laps to go.
So it's really those same 3 guys again. Magnussen came in 7th last year. That was a big thing. So he's got a better car this year, a better team, better everything, and he's coming in 3 spots back from last year, but still coming through making points on the first race. Come on, Kev. Yeah, stay focused. We saw the whole thing. Don't lose your cool, man. Don't lose your cool. You got Ocon right ahead of you. Right now, what's your... His confidence a little shaken, but you're okay. Don't flip out, man. Points is good, but you got Ocon ahead of you now, and you're closing on him. I think there's more chance that you're gonna meet him than Hulkenberg's gonna be. Although I don't know, he's close on Norris right now. I don't know. I mean, there's a chance, but it's not a high chance. But yeah. So we'll be happy to start the season with some points. I mean, you got teams like, AlphaTauri, both drivers out of the points. Right now, right now McLaren has got both cars out of the points. Williams, of course, both out of the points. Alfa Romeo both out of the points. Williams, yeah, both of the points. I already said that, I think. So, having 1 in the points is not like having 2 in the points, but like I said, I'm saying for just a start, slow and steady wins the race. Actually, no, slow and steady comes in 10th place. But like I said, it'll be a start. I hope we go to Australia. Race 2, I'm not sure. We'll find out. I'll find out after this. It'll tell you. But again, I appreciate you showing up. I hope you keep coming back out for all these other races. Try and keep things interesting. I'm gonna try and take better notes of my my in-between race stuff. I'll jot some stuff down so I can tell you what I've done in between races. So it's not just talking about this race. It's kind of giving you, if you don't want to watch those, kind of let you know what happened. Again, not a ton of stuff going on before the first race because this is filling things out. But as they progress, I mean, that next race, I think we're going to have that new chassis already. So this should be good.
4 laps to go.
I mean, Kevin's close to Ocon. He's not way off, but not super close. And Hulkenberg's close to Norris, but not too close. I just think not close enough to get him. But again, that's where what was crucial for this. What was crucial for this race was the straights and mid-speed cornering. And there was some other recommendations like high-speed cornering, I think. And we were good on the cornering. We do well in the turns. But I think doing well in the turns is going to keep you from losing positions. But it's not going to keep you from gaining positions, and you're going to give stuff up. We gotta get that top speed up a little bit, especially at a course like this where there's so much straight track. But yeah, in case you're unfamiliar with the setup, what's going to happen here is I'm going to let it play out. They're going to immediately talk about how they did, how the team did, and then they'll say what's in store for next week, and that's the end of the program. So I take this opportunity to say thanks for watching. Come back every
3 laps to go.
Every time. Get your Team Haas gear. And I don't know when the next race is going to be. I'm hoping next week. I think I want to try and get one a week until I catch up. And again, I'm going to be kind of working to get as much done as I can before. Again, I don't know when my brother-in-law Pete's coming back for baseball, but I hope for the best, plan for the worst. So I got plenty of stuff to do. He's busy for a long time, but I don't want to think I got all the time in the world. And then he says, "Hey, brother, I got some time again." And then oh, no, I'm not ready. So I won't be that guy. We'll be cranking away here, digging ourselves deep into F1. We'll take some lessons back from this race, bring them back to Kannapolis with us, get them on a flight to the next place. But yeah, it looks like we're going to end up here in 10th and 12th. Let's see who's going to win. Pretty soon we're going to get the result. Looks like Verstappen's going to come in. I think I can stop looking at tires if we go to the interval. Wait, Verstappen only had one pit? Leclerc only one pit? I didn't know they could do that. Verstappen has a 4-second lead ahead of his teammate. He's doing his final lap. Crazy. Crazy. Confidence good for both of them. Confidence fine at least. Just weird how that whole sound thing got so janked just by taking a pit stop or by going into the pit stop with a certain camera. And the game now, you know, they moved on to F1 Manager 2024, so they're not making updates and improvements to 2024. What a crazy thing though. I mean, I remember I think I got F1 Manager 2022 for like $15 because I was watching it. And I had Motorsport Manager for a long time, and then finally F1 2022 came out, and I said, "Oh, it's $15. I'll go ahead and buy it." I loved it. And then 2023 came out shortly thereafter, and I think I got in on a deal for $14. Again, because I think 24 was coming out. So I paid $15 for 2022, $14 for 2024, or 23 here. And then I got 2024 already for free.
Starting the last time lap.
Because you shouldn't have to buy your games. People should just give them to you. I got it on the free week on Epic Games. So I was like, okay, I'll get the 2023. I don't know if I'll get 2024. I'll let it sit. We'll see what we think. Oh, did it show up there and I missed it?
Max Verstappen
okay, here it comes.
over the finish line and today's winner. And Verstappen finishes first.
All credit to the team for the car they've put together, but without that incredible and consistent driving, it'd all be for nothing.
Yep. Came in second place last year, first place this year. Perez, who won last year, comes in second. Leclerc came in third, does third again. Yeah, so anyway, I don't remember what I said. Yeah, so I got F1 Manager 2024 because it was free. So we'll do that next season. That should be fun as well. Alright, we wrap things up here, folks. Again, thanks for watching. Here's our guys cross the line. We're gonna wipe out here. We'll get these points. How's Hulkenberg doing with? He's right on him. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's so close. He's not gonna catch him here, though, is he? He's trying for it. He's trying for it.
That's the flag.
Oh, good effort. Good effort. Not bad, not bad. Good start.
Well, that's another race wrapped up for Lewis Hamilton.
7th place at the end of that one, and some points for the team.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
And that's win number 1 of the season, and it's sure to provide them with a real confidence boost.
And we've certainly kicked things off in style here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Now, Karun, I'd be really keen to know, how do you think the Haas team will be reflecting on today's result?
They did okay today, I'd say. I mean, we're talking about such a competitive field, and all things considered, the drivers did all right.
And that is about that for this weekend's action here in Bahrain.
The teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.